Hi guys, it's about 3:20 right now here in New England. Well, before we actually start our forecast here, I want to kind of talk a little bit about yesterday. I didn't make a video because I was hanging out with friends, and then of course I had a show to do last night. I did attempt to do a video last night, but after my show, I was just tired and I just went to sleep. So, now we're here. Let's talk about the weather. Special weather statement right now for the elevated fire risks. It's not going to be as severe as it's been over the past several days, but we are still seeing elevated fire risks, so keep that in mind. And I did say that, I think it was several weeks ago when we were seeing this intense warm air that we would see over the next couple weeks a good chance of seeing elevated fire risks. So I'm very happy about that. We've been seeing fire risks all last week and this week and stuff like that. So I was actually fairly happy about that. So for right now, though, special weather statement. Now, I would show you the National Weather Service forecast, but I don't want to because they've been inaccurate. Okay? They're now just starting to change the forecast for today. They were saying yesterday it was going to be 56. How about several degrees colder than that? So this is the model that I've been looking at for the past several days, and it's been very right on. Today I expect around here 46 to 51 and 52, somewhere in that region. It's that right now. It's about that temperature right now. I do not expect temperatures to be going up very warm tomorrow either. I expect it to be around what we're seeing today. Tonight, don't expect widespread 20s. The 20s will be to our north. Okay, expect those 20s to be in northern Franklin County and Worcester County. That's where those 20s will be. Around here, 30 to 32 degrees seems to be a very good anticipation. Coming in for tomorrow, I expect temperatures to be anywhere between, we'll say 47 to 52 degrees here. Be, like I said, just as warm. And then coming in here for tomorrow night, we'll be going back down into the mid to upper 30s. Maybe, just maybe, in the coldest of all locations, we'll see some frosts with temperatures dropping down into the lower 30s. Widespread lower 30s in through Maine and New Hampshire and Vermont and all these regions out in here. The normal areas that expect to see the cold weather. Coming in for Sunday, it's not going to be 60 degrees around here. Maybe will be 60 in southwestern Connecticut, but here, no. No, it's not going to be 60 around here. I would say 52 to 54, and then back out towards the eastern portions. How about 49 to 51? And then once you work your way back up into Maine, how about 41 to 47? Yeah, that's definitely. Where's the 60s? So you're saying where's the 60s? They're in New York, they're in Philly, they're in Baltimore, and they're in Washington. That's where those 60s are. 63 degrees is an accurate forecast, but accurate for Philly and Washington. Okay? Well, even mid-60s for New York is actually kind of inaccurate. They're only going to be into the lower 60s out there. So, yeah, no. Not here. We're not going to see that around here. And again, this model has been right for the past 2 days. So, I'm pretty confident in saying that I don't think we're going to get any 60s for Easter. This is, of course, this is precipitation. This is the NAM model, the short-range NAM model. And you can see that low will be moving up and then kind of coming back in here now. This is for Easter. And this thing will probably be moving out here probably by Monday. By Tuesday, it'll probably be here. By Wednesday, it'll probably be out here. And then it'll be, by the weekend, it should be out. But we'll see what happens. And then, of course, this is the Canadian model. And actually, that low might be lingering around a little bit longer than what I'm thinking. You can see that this is by Sunday, actually. So this is by Easter. You can kind of see that the storm is fairly close to us, according to the Canadian. You can see that kind of lingers. And then you can see that low moves down. So essentially this is the way it took this moment. You can see now it's right here. It's generally centered in New Hampshire, Vermont, and southern New Hampshire on Tuesday. And then, of course, that's the end of the period that this model can go out to. This is the very, in my opinion, inaccurate GFS. We're going to actually start with today with its inaccuracy. It says it's warm right now, like upper 50s, lower 60s warm. That is wrong. Okay, we are not that warm right now, so there's one inaccuracy. Then you can see there's that low that moves up and then kind of comes back in, and then gives Maine the snow, and then it kind of comes down. Now then, they say that there's a low that forms off the coast of North Carolina, and that this thing is going to move up the coast. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we can generally say that that's not going to happen. You can see what they're doing with that. Don't expect that. Generally, things start warming up. You can see that we get it, maybe some rain, and then there's the end of the period. I don't like the GFS. I really don't. Here's the low that comes in. Okay, this is a European. I like this much better. There's the low that comes in, gives Maine the snow, and then of course the low moves out, and then things start kind of stay cool around here, and then we kind of see things warm up by next Sunday and Monday with no storm coming up the coast. That's my opinion right now. Could we see snow over the next several days? There's a possibility during the nighttime hours we see a little bit of snow mixing in, maybe a few flakes. Maybe some regions get in a coating or an inch or two, but I don't see much for here in southern New England. Northern Maine, good shot at seeing a good 3 to 6 inches of snow up into that region, maybe even a little bit more. We'll have to. I'll start making snow maps for them as time moves its way onward, and I'll continue to be updating that. So that's where the snow is, Maine and New Hampshire, where you expect it to happen. Down here, maybe a few flakes. So that's what's generally going on, and we'll continue to monitor things. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and we'll be back tomorrow. Take care.